Hi, welcome back. Let's see, I got my little timer here, keeping track of things for me now. So now, I won't be going over 10 minutes again. So, let's see, now that, last video, let's see, we went into depth onto how exactly this method's working. So now we can continue modifying the program. And the first thing I'm going to modify is that I don't know if I had mentioned it at one point or another, is that I'm creating a calculator program myself. I'm basing these tutorial videos on an actual project I'm doing right at the moment, and this method, this calculate sum method, is not universal enough. It's only working with it's only designed to work, it seems, with digit character array, outside character array. It's not really universal. I can't stick in two different arrays in there if I wanted to, something not digit character array or outside array, and you're going to see that's going to be a very necessary step when we get into multiplication. So we need to make this much more universal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new method. In fact, I feel like overloading this one. So and I'm going to simply take this code and stick it in there, and I'm going to have it accept 4 parameters. It's going to be very necessary for this to accept 4 parameters. This method that I'm highlighting in red here, and this one I'm highlighting in green, is going to be accepting 2 parameters. So we're going to have it accept one character array and an outside character array. I hope you see what I'm doing. I'm accepting a digit character array here, or at least it will be at least optional. Maybe I should make it D, but or let me make it C character array. Well, I'm using I, but just keep in mind this one most of the time we'll be using digit character array for this and outside character array for this. Alright, and we're also going to need 2 integers. It's going to be int I sign and int O sign. And of course, these signs are associated with these character arrays. So let me do this one in green. So character array O is related to O sign, character array I is related to I sign. So just make believe that for now I sign is going to be the same exact thing as digit character array, and see, let me just highlight it. So character I, this I array is the same thing as digit array. This outside array is going to be the same thing as this O array. So I hope you make the connection there. Okay, so and of course this will have to be calling this function here and providing it those methods. But we need to go ahead and continue modifying this method, because as we can see, all because we added these parameters here doesn't mean it's in use here. So let's go ahead and start adding those parameters. So simply I sign is going to take the place of sign of character array, which I should have actually named, now that I think of it, sign of digit character array to be more specific, but we know that this is referring to the sign of the digit character array. So let's just replace that with I sign, and then we're going to have to replace this with O sign. Very simple modification, and you'll see that we're only calling these 2 parameters. We haven't called these 2 yet. That's because we're going to be using them here. And let's first set up this. So this is going to be basically capturing these 2. So let me copy and paste them here. Alright, so now I can pass this I and O. Perfect. And now, just to complete our work, I is digit character array, O is outside character array. Ooh, I just noticed outside character array is not following the camel method. All these O's are supposed to be lowercase, but anyway, not the biggest deal in the world. So, let's see what else. Here. Oh, and as a parameter, and you might be wondering, isn't an array supposed to be held within, when we pass things as a parameter, don't they get held within the scope of whatever method it's currently in, such as well, this method? We're going to find a funny thing with arrays. I made another video called something like odd phenomenon with arrays. That rule doesn't technically apply. Watch that and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. So let's see. Seems so far I've made this quite universal. It's accepting parameters instead of just using specifically digit and outside character array. And there's one more thing to do, and that is to go ahead and call this method from this calculate sum. And this calculate sum, we will only call it to work with specifically digit character array and outside character arrays because we are going to be passing them the parameters. Digit character array, outside character array. Oh, and we have to get rid of these brackets and variable declarations. Just part of the well, wrong thing, but it doesn't matter. Just part of the syntax. Outside character array. And this is going to be digit character array sign. Let me see if I could just highlight that I. There we go. What's wrong here? Outside character. Oh, I put sign of character array. Sign of outside character array. Close enough, kind of, but not close enough. Okay. Stick that. Alright, that's complete. Oh! I forgot one thing, other than this semicolon that I'm putting in now. I told you that the nature of arrays is going to allow that when we are storing the result, even though it's storing it here in the parameter of I sign, whatever I is, which is specifically digit character array, in most cases, it's going to be actually storing it in the global variable. So this I here that I have in red, which is this is the very line that we're storing it in that code, it will definitely be replacing this. But as I said, for example, it's not going to be replacing the sign, which we don't really have to worry about in this case, but perhaps we'll have to worry about that in a future case, probably when we are at doing these operations of 1 plus 1, negative 1. Let's see. Well, I got 50 seconds left. Trying to think here. There is a trick to this. Let me pause it for a second and think. Okay, I realized what the heck I was talking about. The digit character array is going to be modified. We don't have to worry about it. Arrays have an odd natural phenomenon where they get modified through the parameters somehow. But for example, we're going to have to determine, this method has to determine what the end sign is going to be. We're taking a positive positive, should it be a positive? We're taking negative negative, should it be a negative? So this has to return something. And here we're just going to return let's see, we're going to return a positive 1, and that's going to be stored in digit character array, which is this one. So it's not happy. Return 1. Does that make you happy? Alright. So looks like I've ran out of time. We'll continue this conversation next video.